Hi, my name's Natalie, welcome to Vintagious. Today I'm going to be showing you how I trim my Bettie Bangs using sellotape and a trimmer. When you're cutting Bettie Bangs, you want them to be as precise as possible, and to do this you need to be able to see the ends of your hair. If your hair is turned under when you're trimming, you're not going to be able to properly judge where the ends of your hair are or get the correct shape. So what I've done is straightened my, straightened my fringe first. You do have to bear in mind, if you are going to straighten your fringe, that your hair will be sitting lower on your face than if it was naturally styled. So if you're worried about having an extra short fringe, then do err on the side of caution when trimming, because your straightened hair will certainly bounce up when you style it under. And Bettie Bangs generally do turn under, so just bear that in mind. I'm using a Braun beard and head trimmer. It's my husband's hair trimmer. I'm just using it with no guard, the larger size thing. There's a little one there for sideburns, I think, but I'm using the big head one there. I'm going to take some sellotape. Now I like Scotch tape, but I couldn't find any, so I'm just going to use some clear sellotape and place it on the back of my hand and pull it off nice and quickly. That's just to get the uber stickiness away. Now I'm going to place this over each eyebrow, because we're going to go in with these trimmers and I don't want to shave my eyebrow off. I don't need to look like a rude boy from the 90s, so I'm just going to cover my eyebrows up like this. It didn't work. Try again. Now I know that I'm not going to shave my eyebrows off, which is a constant worry when I do these bang trims. Now it's a great idea to really tie the rest of your hair back, so it's not in any jeopardy of getting razored off. Oh, look at my ginger, look at this. I wasn't brave enough to put my purple dye close enough to my face, obviously, and now I've got ginger sideburns, which ain't good. Let's remedy that next time. Okay, so make sure you're not brushing back. Oh, I've taken my eyebrow off, oh my gosh. Make sure you're not brushing back any of your fringe, and it's a good idea to give this hair that you've brushed back a spray, just to make sure it doesn't fall in the way of the razor. And fan your hair out in the way that it would sit when it's styled into Bettie Bangs. You want to make sure that you don't have these side parts in the centre, because then they won't get trimmed and you won't have that most desirable U shape. You need to make sure everything is sitting in the right place, so fan it out nice and neatly. You can see that my hair has grown in different rates over the last 3 weeks. It's quite jaggedy and really does need a trim, so I'm glad I'm doing this today. You're going to be using your trimmer this way round, you're not going to be going at it like this, but like this, and just zuzzing in. Now you don't have to worry about your eyebrows because they are covered, which is fantastic, and you're going to start in the centre at the longest point. So remember, it's going to be bouncing up when you've curled it under, so if you're worried about short fringe, then err on the side of caution, as I said before. I'm going to go ahead, turn on my trimmer and work from the outside, inside out. First one side and then the other. You're turning upwards at quite a steep angle towards the sides to get that nice U-shaped iconic bang. Can you see that first cut? So you have to push right until you feel your skin underneath. Push the razor straight and right the way through to your forehead each time. That way you'll ensure to get every single hair there. Keep your head nice and still while you're doing it so it doesn't move around and your fanning doesn't get ruined, and you should achieve a really nice bang. You have to be very careful when you get to this point that you're not trimming your temple hairs and that you're just getting your fringe. So just take your time there and make sure that you're not cutting anything you shouldn't. There's one side done already. How easy was that? You just want to pay attention to the curve that you've taken on this side when you are trimming this side, trying to get it nice and even. Just take your time. I missed a bit, but you can see how much I've trimmed off. And this is maybe 3 weeks of growth, so your fringe does go quite quickly. Bettie Bangs are quite high maintenance, but as you can see with these trimmers, it's really very easy to trim them. Now you can just pull off your sellotape. Now I like my bangs to sit above my eyebrows, but 100% when I've turned them under they definitely will. So I'm really happy with this length. That's brilliant. I'm going to go and turn it under and I'll be back in a minute to show you. There we are, all done. So my bangs are trimmed. They're sitting just above my eyebrows where I like to keep them, and they have quite a nice defined U shape to them, which is important if you're going for the Bettie Bang. What's so great about this method is the clippers make it very easy to change your angle of your Bettie Bangs. If you need to go in and just take it a little bit higher, you can very quickly and easily. So I love this method. I really hope, I really hope that this video has been helpful to you, and let me know in the comment section down below if you love your Bettie Bangs, if you hate your Bettie Bangs, if you're going to go for Bettie Bangs, if you're not going to go for Bettie Bangs, and why. You can contact me at my email address, which is oakoscar100@hotmail.co.uk. That's just over on my channel page. You can go and click it there. I'm on Instagram at Natalie_Vintagious and Facebook at facebook.com/Vintagious. So, I'll catch you around, guys. Take care. Bye.